That fufu lame shit, I ain't with it. I send some shots at your fitted. Like, ra-ta-ta. Am I right, ladies? Hello everyone, it's me, Monique, and today I'm going to be making a video that I'm actually kind of excited about. So I'm going to be doing the Belieber Tag today, and I'm going to answer the questions, and I think there's about like 12 or 14 questions, and yeah, so here we go. Question number 1. When did you find out about Justin? I pretty much found out about Justin at the very beginning of his career, like, you know, YouTube, whatever, like in the very beginning, from day one. Like, I'm an OB, original belieber. I was here. So, like Beyonce, I was here, like straight up, like that was so off pitch, but you know, like Beyonce, I was here. So yeah, day one. He's my day one nigga, you know. No new friends, no. Yeah, okay, so question number 2. How long have you been a belieber? Well, I've been a belieber since day one, you know, since the jump, so day one. Alright, so what is my favorite song and why? My favorite song, oh my god, there's so many different songs, and my favorite song, because there's unreleased, and then there's a whole bunch of songs from my world to, you know, like now to the journals, and his new stuff is coming out soon. I hope that word, soon. But maybe Be Alright on Believe album, because it really is like a sweet song, and like it's so like comforting, you know, like, and it's like everything's gonna be alright, you know. So it's like I love it, and it always calms me down, and it always gets me through things and stuff. And it was the one song that, you know, I always listen to. I don't know, I love it. I think it's sweet, and I really do like, I don't even know, there's so many, and I really do like Down to Earth, because you know the iconic scene in Never Say Never when he sings Down to Earth, like towards the end, and then he like points at his mom and he's like, love you, mom. That makes me cry every time. Seriously, it does make me cry every time. And I really do love Swap It Out, One Life, and Change Me, and I really do love Nothing Like Us, and you know, Yellow Raincoat. Okay, but I don't know, there's so many different ones, so maybe like Be Alright from Believe. Question number 4. Jelena or Jaitlyn? Neither, because I ship myself with Justin. Matter of fact, I yacht that shit. So me and Justin, yeah, all the way. Our ship name would be MJ, because my name's Monique, his name is Justin, and he loves Michael Jackson, so MJ, bam. But if I have to choose one, so yeah, that's my answer. Me and Justin, MJ for life. Question number 5. What is your favorite music video? Yeah, I really love The Song You Love Me, because it reminded me of one of Michael Jackson's videos, because Michael always did videos that were like music videos that told stories, and they were like little movies and stuff. And when I saw As Long As You Loved Me, I really was like, oh my god, you know, this reminds me of Michael Jackson, because I'm a Michael Jackson fan too. I love Michael, and I grew up listening to him, you know. So that one I really did love, because it showed the progression and everything of Justin, and you know, his creativity. And then I really did love Beauty and the Beat, because I think everyone loves Beauty and the Beat, because it was so cute, it was so fun, you know. Justin got to like kind of like direct it, and it was so like, you know, cool, like, and I really did love that. So yeah, Beauty and the Beat. And of course, you know, everyone does love All That Matters and Confident. So yeah. Question number 6. Are you planning to see Believe when it is released? Yes, I did see Believe, and I did make a whole video about it. So if you want, you can go check out that video. I'll put the link in the description below. Number 7. Does Justin follow you on Twitter? No, he doesn't. You know, it's the struggle. Question number 8. Have you ever met Justin at a meet and greet? No. Oh, I have never met Justin at a meet and greet. One, because I cannot afford a meet and greet, and they're expensive, and all you really do is go in and like take a picture with him. And I would rather actually meet him out on the street anyway, like in one of those intimate things when he like actually stops to talk to everyone and stuff like that. I would love to meet him like that, you know, and have one of those cool stories that every belieber like remembers and wishes she had, like the one where he picked the girls up and he drove them to their hotel. I want one of those. Hit me up, Justin. Question number 9. Have you ever been to one of Justin's concerts? Yes, I have. Recently. Well, not really recently. It's in the past. You know, I went to Believe tour in the summer. 7/30/2013 is my date. There's my Believe, like the sign I held up during Believe, and it was the best day of my life. It was actually a miracle that I actually got in that day, because I didn't have a ticket. Like, I didn't have a ticket the day before. I got the ticket when I got there, 5 minutes before the show started. I woke up and I drove to the venue and I waited out there forever. I got to meet Ryan, Fredo, you know, everyone, Tay James, the dancers, you know. I saw Scooter walk right past me, like inside the venue, and my mom ran in like 5 minutes before the show, because we heard that the show was sold out. She ran in and she got a floor seat for me, so I was sitting on the floor, like so close to the, oh my god, he stared into my soul. I was like, yes, Justin, yes, babe. Like, and he's so good. It was such a good show. Just being at the show was like the best moment for me, because it's like, he's real. Question number 10. What is your favorite quote of Justin's? If you don't dream big, there's no use dreaming. If you don't have faith, there's nothing worth believing. I also love the one that he says in Never Say Never. You know, like every believer knows that iconic moment in Never Say Never when he's coming up in the thing and he's like, there's gonna be times when people tell you that you can't follow your dreams. There's gonna be times when people tell you, you know, that you can't sell out Madison Square Garden. This is what I tell them: never say never. Question number 11. How many Justin posters do you have in your room? I don't even know. I have so many. I can't even count, because I don't only have the big posters. I have like little ones of his face or person that I cut out from every magazine that he's ever been in, which is creepy. Yes, I get it. That's weird. But yeah, I have like a whole bunch, and then I have like, I literally have from his first like photo shoot ever to like now. Not even joking. There's like a progression of Justin's life on my wall, and it's in collage form, and it's pretty dope freshness, if I do say so myself. Yes. 12. Do you have any of Justin's merch? Yes, I do. I have one book. I haven't got the second one yet, which I know I'm slacking because I want it so bad, but I read it, and I have every single one of his perfumes. I have the nail polish, and I have like bracelets and stuff. But let me just say, it doesn't matter how much merch you have. It matters if you're there for him. You know. And I do have a pillowcase with his face on it. What? Get at me. What you gonna do? Question number 13. How many Justin songs do you have in your iPod? I don't even know. I have every single one of his albums, so however many songs that is, and all the unreleased. 14. What is your favorite album? My favorite album would definitely have to be Believe. I really did love Believe. Believe was so good, and it shows like his progression of his music or whatever. And of course I did love the first two. They were really good. And but Believe definitely was really good. Oh my god, don't do this. And I did love Believe acoustic, because just the sound of his voice was really good on it, and like just his raw talent. And I really do love the journals. I love the journals so much, because it like shows I feel like the journals definitely showed his progression in music and his voice changing, and how, you know, he can still be relevant and everything. Because a lot of people say, oh, when his voice changes he's gonna fade. Like, excuse me, he destroys your faves. So yeah, please get out. Yeah, so definitely maybe Believe. I think Believe was so good. And it was like, it definitely was showing him like growing up or whatever. Question number 15. What's your favorite thing about Justin? My favorite thing about Justin would be like how dedicated he is to his music. And I think that's a really genuine thing, you know, and how much he loves it, and how much, you know, emotion, and how good it is all the time. He never falls short of making music. You know, it's always so like up to par, and he works so hard, and I love that he's so determined. And he's so like, you know, he's so into what he does, and he actually cares about it. And I love that he's so loyal, and that he actually, you know, he actually talks to us, and he wants to like meet us and stuff, and he wants to be around us. And I think it's really cool, you know, and we have such a connection that like all of us, all the Beliebers and Justin, we have such a connection that I don't think any other fan base ever has had. You know, Justin talks to us, he interacts with us, he's always there for us, and I think that's a really special thing, and I love that. And I love how he has such a big heart, and he's so giving, he's so caring. 16, do you get bullied for being a believer? I used to get bullied a lot for being a believer when I was younger, around the time that I was bullied for like other stuff. So I did get bullied a lot when I was like in 8th grade, like around that time, like 6th middle school, like when I used to like get to me when I was younger. But I mean, yeah, I don't really care anymore. It's like, okay, shove off. Like, what do you want me to tell you? Like, oh, he's gay. Wow, 2008 called, they want their joke back, bitch. Like, for real, like, please. And people that are like, oh, he's such a bad person, like, okay, yeah, he's a bad person, yeah, we get it, he's a bad person, because, you know, he just goes around just like being like spitting on people and just being rude, and, you know, just not giving a fuck, even though he does so many nice things for other people. Like, please, let's get real. I used to, and I still do, get like messed with because I like him. A lot of people in my school are like, they always come up to me, they ask me, oh, have you heard this about Justin? Isn't Justin getting arrested? I heard he's getting arrested. Or like, isn't he getting deported? Like, bitch, back the fuck up, please. Don't even talk to me. Like, get out, like, get away from me. If you're gonna say some shit that I knew about like 2 weeks ago, don't. You're annoying. Bye. When it comes to Justin, I don't play. But yeah, I really don't give a fuck about you haters. Number 17, what is your favorite tattoo that Justin has? Scrolling. My favorite tattoo that Justin has, oh my god, he has so many. Like, I really love the prayer hands. I love them. I love the rose tattoo. I really do. I love, there's so many. I love the Bible scripture. I love, there's one that I want to get, like, that he has, I want to get. Oh, okay, I know. It's the wing he has, like, when he comes out, Believe Tour, the first set, he comes out on the wings. He kind of has something that looks like that, but it's not made out of musical instruments. It looks just like a wing. He has it right on his, like, arm, like, around here. And I really do love it, so, yeah. So question number 18. Do you miss the hair flip? Oh my gosh, of course I miss the hair flip. Like, I love his hair now because that quiff game is too strong. No, but of course I do miss the hair flip. Like, that was iconic. That was Justin. Like, every 5 minutes, like, in an interview, he'd just be like this. He'd just touch it and, like, you know, and in the Never Say Never, they had the whole thing, like, dedicated to his hair flip. So, yes, I think we all miss the hair flip. And last but not least, question number 19, why do you love Justin? I love Justin. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I love Justin because, you know, he was always there for me when I needed someone, and especially when I needed someone the most, you know, when I needed someone to save me from myself, you know, because I was at a very low point in my life, and nobody really understood, no matter how much, you know, I tried to tell people. Like, no one really understood, like, what was going on with me and why I felt a certain way, you know, getting hurt. He's changed my life. He really has. He's kept me alive. He's kept me happy. He's kept me believing. And that's so important to me. At that time, I needed someone, and I needed help. One day I will meet him, and I will get to thank him for everything, and just see him in front of me. Yeah. I love him a lot. He's special. He really is. And there you go. I could talk about Justin for ages, but I'm not going to, or else this video will never be finished. So yeah, that was the Belieber Tag, and those were my thoughts and questions and answers on Justin. So I'll see you guys later. You're all beautiful, you're all amazing, and stay happy and healthy and proud to be who you are. And, you know, so bye. And it's like being like so sad all the time and just like not wanting, like I literally remember just not even caring, just giving up on life, giving up on everything. And then like to have someone that like cared all the time, even though okay, yeah, he didn't know me, but it felt like he did, and he was always there for me, and he saved my life. And you know, I'm like, for that I'll forever be grateful to him, you know, because if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. Like, I literally don't remember my life before I was a believer, because now he's my whole life. And one day I hope to like get in front of him and tell him for myself how much I love him and how much he means, like how much he means the world to me. Because I don't like when everyone else like disappointed me, like when everyone else just like when everyone else disappointed me, when everyone else made me feel like an outsider and made me feel like horrible, and you know, and when I needed someone, he was there. So I love him for that, and I always will. And that's why, you know, he means what he does to me, and that's why he's so nice. Like, I know that a lot of people don't get to see it because of he's growing older and he's doing some crazy stuff. Like, I'll be the first to say it, he's done some crazy stuff, but he's really the sweetest, most loving kid in the universe, you know? He cares so much about people's feelings, and he loves God, and he just loves like music, and that's what it should be focused on, you know, not everything else and all the bull and all the, you know, the media. That's what's most important. When people start to realize that, and they'll finally get to see who Justin really is, you know. And I don't see him as Justin Bieber, you know, this person in the media. I see him as Justin, my friend, my idol, you know, the person that I grew up with. I grew up with Justin, even though, okay, I didn't know him personally, but I grew up with him, and I'm growing with him, and to see his transition and everything, it's so cool. And to be that close with someone, even though, you know, we never talk like in person, that's special, you know. And yeah, I'm excited to continue on in this journey with him, because it's gonna be a long ride, because I know that a lot of people don't respect him as a person, but it's gonna be a good one, and I'm excited for it. And know that there's some believers that aren't lucky enough like me to finally go and meet and go and see him in concert. But when you finally get to stand in front of a stage and see him right there, and it all comes together, because it's like, oh my God, like, he's real, like, this is real, like everything that I've dreamed of is real. When you hear that countdown and you feel it, and you're like, oh my God, like, the one person I've loved my entire life is standing right in front of me, you know. Like, it's real. It's real. It's a real love, and it's something that's important, you know. Like, to not just be if so many people can come together and love someone that much and just feel for someone that much, it's special. And to everyone who doesn't understand it, doesn't get it, whatever, you know, but it's an important thing to like realize. It's crazy. Like, if you think about how crazy that is, and how much we love him, and how there's so many of us, and he's only one person. That's crazy. It's crazy.